Breakfast. The most important meal of the day. Or at least that's what every cereal box, orange juice commercial, and suspiciously cheerful morning TV host has told you since birth. But let's take a step back, rub the sleep out of our eyes, and ask, who exactly decided this was true? Was it some ancient health sage? A consensus of scientific minds? Or was it a guy who really hated spicy food and wanted you to stop thinking dirty thoughts? Spoiler alert, it's the last one. Meet Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a man of many talents. Doctor, wellness freak, cornflake inventor, and a strong believer that bland food would keep you morally pure. I'm not making this up. Kellogg wasn't just trying to make breakfast more convenient, he wanted it to be boring enough to stop you from doing anything remotely exciting. Like, say, enjoying life, or your body. The man literally believed spicy or flavorful food led to impure thoughts. His answer? A tasteless, dry, crunchy flake of corn. Yum! To really understand Kellogg, you need to picture the 19th century health spa world, where enemas and electric baths were all the rage. Kellogg ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium, a wellness resort for the well-to-do, where he subjected patients to bizarre treatments and an extremely restrictive diet. Mostly vegetarian, very plain, very dull. He was part of the Seventh-day Adventist movement, which heavily influenced his obsession with dietary purity. And by purity, we mean stopping you from having any kind of carnal urges. Yes, your morning bowl of cereal was invented to keep you celibate. But Kellogg didn't stop at inventing the world's least sexy breakfast. His brother Will saw the commercial potential and said, "What if we sell this cardboard with sugar and call it part of a complete breakfast?" While John wanted to keep the flakes as pure and bland as a nun's playlist, Will had bigger dreams. Dreams paved with sugar and marketing dot. They eventually parted ways, and Will founded the Kellogg Company, slathered the flakes with sweetness, and made millions. And thus, a billion-dollar industry was born. With it came the myth that breakfast isn't just important, it's sacred. Not for your health, for their bottom line. And orange juice? That wasn't your grandma's daily dose of sunshine, it was a marketing miracle. In the 1920s, citrus growers had too many oranges and not enough people buying them. So they turned to ads and doctors to promote OJ as a health essential. A glass a day keeps the profits flowing. Fast forward to today. Your typical breakfast is a bowl of sugar-coated grains swimming in cow juice, paired with a cup of liquid candy in a sunny glass. You call it healthy. Your pancreas calls it a panic attack. But wait, isn't breakfast good for metabolism? Doesn't skipping it make you gain weight? Isn't brunch just the best thing ever? Well, science isn't as black and white as cereal ads. Studies show that meal timing depends more on individual needs than universal rules. Some people thrive on intermittent fasting. Others need fuel in the morning. What's definitely not needed? 12 grams of sugar before 9 a.m. disguised as a wellness choice. Also, fun fact, the idea of 3 meals a day is culturally constructed. Ancient Romans typically ate one substantial meal in the late afternoon. They believed eating early was uncivilized and only barbarians did it. Medieval peasants often managed 2 meals a day, one mid-morning after several hours of physical labor and another in the evening. The idea of a structured breakfast, lunch, dinner schedule really took hold with industrialization in the 19th century. Factories needed workers to be punctual and productive, so standardized meal breaks were implemented to structure the day. Employers needed to squeeze the most work out of their staff, and regular meals kept energy levels consistent. The result? An artificial rhythm built not by our stomachs, but by punch clocks. Not biology, capitalism. The modern meal schedule we now see as natural is actually a product of economic efficiency and social engineering, not dietary wisdom. So what's the takeaway? Breakfast isn't evil, but calling it the most important meal for everyone is like saying Crocs are formal wear. It works for some, but let's not make it law. Eat when you're hungry. Don't eat if you're not. And if you must eat cereal, maybe don't trust the guy who invented it to keep your moral compass. Thanks for watching The Debunkers. Smash that like button like a spoon into a soggy bowl of lies. Subscribe for more truth snacking, and comment below with your weirdest childhood breakfast. Was it sugar cubes, buttered Pop-Tarts, cold pizza? We actually love it. We really want to know. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and maybe skip the OJ. Until next time.